Here's how you can make a quick and easy seascape. Let's take some masking tape and paste it on our page a little lower than the center. This will act as our horizon and help paint the sky with a clear bottom. Next, we will mark the vanishing point and leave it there. We are going to use wet on wet, so we will wet our page with a clean size 12 filbert brush. Do not add too much water on your page or it will become a puddle. Now remember, the color of the sky is always darker at the top and lightest as you move down to the horizon. The color that I'm using is a combination of ultramarine, cobalt and green. Since our page is already wet, I have made a creamier version of my paint, and as you can see, I start from the top where the pigment is the darkest, and as we drag it down in straight lines, we lose the color at the horizon. Now we will take some tissue paper and start soaking color from the top. Remember, we make bigger dabs at the top and smaller and thinner dabs as we move down. Your clouds can be any shape, but for a better look, we are doing diagonal dabs that converge towards our center. Clouds are biggest at the top and smallest at the bottom. It is a very quick process, and so while our blue is still wet, we will revisit with our paint and fill out the boundaries of the clouds. Here I forgot to record a step where I removed the masking tape and filled the sea with the same blue color in lateral strokes. Then we use a tad bit darker shade to create shadows on the water like so. You can create this color by adding a little more ultramarine compared to your previous shade. For our third layer, we will add more ultramarine to our shade and make it even darker and revisit like so. Remember to use strokes, and remember, less is more. Single strokes will help create the waves. Next, we will use a white gouache on a detailing brush and create a right angle triangle to give the impression of a yacht. Then we mix some dark brown and dab lines under the sail to create the body. We then create the shadow of the sail on water with our white gouache. Use blurry lines to create the shadow of the yacht on the water. And just like that, you can see that I have created a watercolor seascape using just 3 colors.